What's up everybody, I hope you're doing well, and today we're going to be testing out another EDC flashlight, but this isn't just like any other EDC flashlight. This one's pretty unique. It does have a hybrid battery system where it uses a LiPo battery for the internal, and you can also extend the battery life by using a AAA battery. It's about the size of a tube of a chapstick, but again, like I said, it can put out 700 lumens, which is pretty bright. It also has a couple main LEDs as well as some auxiliary ones on the side, and one LED that you typically don't see on other EDC flashlights that could definitely come in handy for you, and I'll show you that in just a minute. I'm also going to be doing a brightness test, so you're definitely going to want to stick around for that so you can see what this flashlight can actually do. And I also want to let you know that RovyVon did send this out to me so I could do this review for you guys today, but all my opinions about this product are my own. Now when you first get it, it comes in this really nice protective plastic box, and it also comes with a couple key rings as well as a belt clip. It also has an extra little USB Type-C cover as well. And that's what the belt clip and the key ring look like on the flashlight. Now like I said before, this keychain uses a hybrid battery system, and the body is made of a polycarbonate with a clear window so you can see the parts inside. It uses a AAA replaceable battery for extended use when the built-in 330 mAh LiPo battery runs out of power. Now this flashlight can last up to 62 hours using its moonlight setting, and that's just using the internal LiPo battery, not including the AAA battery for extended use. The head on this flashlight is made of all metal, and as you can see, there are the two white LEDs inside, and those are luminous SST20s at 6500K cool white. Now as far as these little side LEDs on here, one is a 365 nanometer UV light. It also has a red light and a warm white light. Here we have the USB Type-C connection for charging. We have the two power buttons on the top here, which are made of metal as well. We have our main button that controls the main light, and the auxiliary button on the bottom here controls the side LEDs. It also has an impact resistance of 1.5 meters, and it has an IPX6 water resistance rating. Now when you first get this flashlight, you might think that it's not working. You'll press the buttons, nothing's happening, but there's nothing wrong with the flashlight. It just has a lock feature, and the way that you disable that is just by pressing this main button in 4 times. You'll see the little green light blink, and as you can see, the flashlight now turns on. You also don't have to wait until the LiPo battery runs out to choose to use the AAA. This flashlight allows you to choose which power source you want to use. Now the way that you switch between the internal battery and the AAA is to press the main button once to turn the flashlight on, then you'll just triple press the main button, and you'll see the little battery indicator switch over from the internal to the AAA. The AAA is green and the internal is blue, so I'll do that one more time. Now as you can see, we're using the internal battery. And it has the little signifier LiPo and AAA to let you know which battery source you have it on. And then when you plug this in to charge it, you will see the little LED turn on blue to let you know that it is charging, and once it's done, the little light will turn green. And you can easily switch out the AAA battery that's inside. All you need to do is press down on the top of the flashlight, lift up on this little metal piece on the side, and then just rotate the head, and you can take out the AAA battery. Another really cool thing about this flashlight is the fact that it glows in the dark. So if you happen to drop it or something when it's not turned on, you should be able to see that little faint glow. Now for the main LEDs, we have 5 different settings to choose from. We have moonlight, low, medium, high, and strobe. And if you're wondering if you can put both of these lights on at the same time, you can't. You can only have one light on at any given time. Now I was super impressed when I first turned this on into high mode, because for a small flashlight, you wouldn't be able to think that it would put out as many lumens as it does, but this little flashlight gets really bright. Another really nice feature about this flashlight is if you have it on your keychain or your pocket and you just need to pull it out to light up something really quick, you don't have to worry about pressing these buttons multiple times. All you need to do is simply hold in the main power button. It turns on to its high mode, and when you're done, you just release it and it turns off. That's an excellent feature to have because sometimes you don't want to fiddle around with pressing the buttons multiple times. So now I'm going to quickly go over how to use the flashlight. So on first press of the main button, you get your moon mode, and then press and hold to turn that off. Now if you want to have it constantly on, it's going to turn on to the last mode that you initially had it on. All you need to do is double click the main button. It turns on to its main mode. If you want to cycle through each mode, just press the button one time. It'll cycle between low, medium, high, and you can also do a strobe. If you want to do the strobe, just triple click the main button, and that's pretty bright. Now for the side button functions, which is the bottom button here, if you want to turn on the warmer temperature light, just press it in one time. Press it again to cycle to its high mode, and then hold it in to turn it off. Now we can also access the red LED by pressing the second bottom button twice. Then press it again to cycle through its modes. We have constant on, strobe, and SOS. And then press and hold to turn it off. Now to turn on that UV light, all you need to do is triple click. And we can turn on that UV LED, which is super cool. So here we have a $100 bill, and I do have the light on the UV, and as we can see, there is some sort of a substance that's gotten onto the bill that's lighting up in the UV light, and we can also see that pink security strip that's built into the bill itself to let you know that it is legitimate, and then press and hold to turn it off. Now because this does have side LEDs, you can easily put the flashlight down. It'll sit wherever you need it, and you can work with light without having to hold onto the flashlight. Now I'm going to take this flashlight outside, and we're going to see how bright it actually is. Okay, so now we're going to do the brightness test. We're going to start off at the lowest level, and we're going to see how much of the area around me we can illuminate. So here is the lowest setting. Lights up a pretty good area in front of you and around. Going to put on its low mode. Definitely lights up a lot more area. Now we're going to move to medium. This is its highest setting. Definitely bright enough to see a good amount of area around you. And here is the strobe. Now we're going to move on to the side LEDs. I'm going to turn it on low, which you can't really see a lot. Then we're going to move on to high. Definitely lights up a lot more area, so you can see enough to get around, but it doesn't light up a lot of area. Now we're going to turn on the red light. Here's the strobe. And then just the constant red light. Definitely lights up a good area. So as you saw, this little flashlight can actually light up a pretty big area, and it's compact enough where you can easily just put it in your pocket or clip it onto your keychain, and it'll be there whenever you need it. Now if you guys want to pick this up, I will be putting a product link in the video description, and if you guys like the video, it would definitely help out the channel if you gave me a thumbs up and to consider subscribing. And if you want to see some other reviews I did on other ED flashlights, just click on the video link you see on your screen right now. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all your support. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.